WWE 2K23. The trailer has dropped and today we take a look at 8 new features that we need. Stay tuned to the end of the video for a big channel surprise. The first feature we need, and we are definitely getting, is War Games. It was the #1 choice of features that we wanted. The good news is the trailer has recently confirmed that War Games would be making its way to a WWE game for the first time ever. Make sure you comment down below if you are psyched for War Games. The popular match type originally came from WCW before having success in NXT under Triple H's regime. Last year, War Games became a staple of Survivor Series as well. Given that it was received so well, the match would indeed be included in 2K23. The big want here is for the mode to be good. Comment if you think War Games is going to be excellent. Make sure you punch that subscribe button, like the video, and of course, ring the notification bell. We're on our way to 2,000 subscribers. I think we can get it by the weekend. The next thing we want the feature to work, the multi-man woman matches. WWE 2K2022 was a solid improvement upon several recent installments, but there are some glaring flaws. One of the clearest is the issue with multi-man matches. The issue isn't that they're not in the game, it's that they're not great. The positive is that they are there, but how many times have we been in a match and we can't win it because superstars always break up the pins, or if we're watching a computer simulated match, they forever go on and on and on. And with the more superstars in the ring, there are more interruptions with glitches, getting tied up in ropes, superstars just aimlessly walking on the outside of the ring. It's something that needs to be fixed, and I think the direction will be there in this year's itineration of the game. Of course, roster additions. We've got Cora Jade and Alba Fire in the trailer. It's understandable that not everybody in the roster will make it into WWE 2K23. They're not going to be perfect. Professional wrestling isn't like any other sport. There is no set season. Wrestlers will flow in and out of WWE on a regular basis. So some wrestlers will be gone indefinitely, some won't have returned yet. However, it doesn't mean that the roster for these games has to be poor. While a lot of wrestlers have been gone from the games in the past due to timing, that isn't always the case. For example, last year's edition didn't even contain Ronda Rousey on release, instead leaving her for DLC despite winning the Royal Rumble months prior. Now, is that a cash grab? Is that a money-related issue that WWE 2K are aiming for? They know she's popular, so they assume that we will download her. That shouldn't be the case. Universe Mode. Universe Mode is the most popular game mode, but it's still a shell of what it could be. Wouldn't it be amazing if Universe Mode and MyGM could be incorporated as one? Take the best parts of both and make them click together. For instance, wouldn't it be incredible if we could create a draft on our very first episode of the Universe Mode, creating our own storylines, create a story rumoured to return this year, and watch them play out, have injuries which are incorporated into those storylines, and have an epic return as a payoff. There are so many things that MyGM has, and there are so many things that Universe Mode have. They just need to be put together. When I'm running my Universe Mode, I want to see what the match of the night was. I want to see if Raw is beating SmackDown in the ratings. All these things could be put into Universe Mode to make it feel more wholesome, more inclusive. Physicality, one of the biggest things. It's a bit odd that WWE 2K Games hasn't thought to introduce more physicality into their titles. By that, it feels a bit strange for a simulation sports game to not have any nagging injuries or any real effect during a match. Yes, we have blood, and yes, we feel groggy at times, but for example, wouldn't it be awesome if you targeted the leg of your opponent all match and they actually began limping or grabbing at it? It feels like such a small change, but it could be a great one when you're playing. It's a bit wild to see wrestlers not show any signs of fatigue after going through some insane carnage. Now, fatigue is coming into 2K23, but to see that play out and pay off, we need to experience it first. Guys, make sure you punch that subscribe button. Leave a like on today's video. We're aiming for 2,000 subscribers. Ring that notification bell. Remember, at the end of this video, we've got big channel news for you. Make sure that you do subscribe because we are running an interactive Superstar Universe mode when the game drops. Choose which brand these 4 wrestlers join. Head to the community section to vote. You might have to scroll down a little bit to find them. Arenas. Yes, one of the biggest things in 2K. The frustrating part about the games is that even when the gameplay itself is fun, it still feels like other parts of the title have to be sacrificed to make that happen. For example, there are very few classic arenas in WWE 2K23. They also seemingly love to repeat arenas. Who would love the iconic SmackDown arena with the fist? SummerSlam 1988 has been in every recent installment for some reason. The WrestleMania with the humongously long ramp, that needs to be incorporated into a game. WrestleManias don't feel as big, as powerful, and as abundantly fun as it should be when we see them in real life. They're just not incorporated the same as they are. The games obviously don't make them feel as big, as huge, as epic. We all aim to get to WrestleMania, and it feels like, you know, a Monday Night Raw. More legends need to be in the game. It's no disrespect to names like Hulk Hogan and The Ultimate Warrior, but at certain points you want to access some new legends. For the last few WWE 2K games, it feels like there have only been the same legends appearing as playable characters over and over. WWE has an incredible history and some amazing wrestlers have performed there, but they have never seemed to take advantage of that. For example, Lita just wrestled as recently as last year, but wasn't in 2K22. Where's an Attitude Era staple like Ken Shamrock? There are easy choices to put into the game, but they never seem to make it in at all. Someone like the Dudley Boys could be put into the game. Why are we not getting the Dudley Boys? Kurt Angle is making a release making an appearance this year, but he went missing for several years prior to that. So it'll be interesting. Kane better be there again, by the way. Downloadable patches. The world of wrestling is forever changing and reinvigorating itself. Whether that is in the form of returning wrestlers, updated gimmicks, attire changes, or new arenas, 2K should now be looking to include and facilitate downloadable patches into the game. Cora Jade, for example. Cora Jade now has an updated attire, but by the time the game releases, she'll be using an attire that she used well over a year ago. This would mean that if we had downloadable patches, that we could acquire this new content in a downloadable package. Too long have we had to wait for updated wrestlers, entrances, attires, and we feel this could be negated with patches. Christ, we've even had to wait for a whole new game to get a whole new image of a character. Yes, the create a custom superstar suite is amazing, but we shouldn't have to rely on ourselves to create updated gimmicks. Guys, on the channel, we're doing a giveaway, a member giveaway. Simply join the channel at any membership tier. To do that, click join on the main channel page. We'll see that you are a member and you will be in with a chance of winning a free copy of WWE 2K23. So I'm going to leave you with making sure that you punch the subscribe button, leave a like, make sure you ring that notification bell. I hope you've enjoyed today's video. I'll see you all soon. Take care. Peace out. Thanks for your support. Bye.